Hey guys, Audi 555 here, and I'm back on my bike. It is good. It's good to be back on it. It's a scorching hot day here in Sydney, Australia. And basically, if you saw my last video, you would have seen that my bike is running on one cylinder, so I took her in to get repaired. So I dropped her off at BikeBiz here in Paramatta, and they've done a good job. Cost me a fortune though. Cost me about $1.5 grand, but what they had to do is replace, well, they had to diagnose the problem, replace the front and rear coils. They replaced the coolant tank because that was obviously dodgy, it was a bit melted, and they've done a basic service on her and also replaced the front tyre. So they've got a brand new front tyre on there, and spark plugs they've done. I think obviously they would have had to change the coolant. So she's running like a dream now. Just picked her up and I want to get home because today is a scorcher. Now I just escaped Darwin and today is like 42 degrees down here in Sydney. So what is going on? I don't know exactly, but I think I've done something to the baffles in the exhaust. It does sound a little bit more throatier, I guess. Maybe it's just me. Sounds good though. Don't need baffles there. She'll be right. But what I do need to do is clean that exhaust pipe. Obviously, all that bluing on the chrome is still there. Give that a good clean out. Yeah, so it did cost a lot of money to get this bike fixed. But I did the math in my head. I was like, okay, do I just write the bike off, sell it for parts or whatever, get maybe $2 grand for it as is, just sell it then and there to someone on Gumtree or eBay or something. And if I did that, then I'd have to buy a new bike, and I probably would be spending anywhere upwards of $5 grand, maybe around $5,000, $6,000 or $7,000 for a new bike that I would like. And $2 grand off that price, you know, I'm looking at 3, 4, 5 grand out of my pocket for a bike. When repairing this was $1.5 grand, and she's good to go again. I love this bike. I don't want to be just selling her because I couldn't be bothered to pay the bill or something. If I did sell the bike and get something else, I'd be out of pocket at least $5 grand. So $1.5 grand to get it fixed is cheaper. Those guys at BikeBiz, they sounded like they knew what they were talking about. When I dropped the bike off, the guy seemed pretty reassured that it was an earthing problem or something for the screen. I'm not sure if they fixed that, but it hasn't glitched out yet. So I don't know if maybe the coils was earthing out or something. I don't know if they can do that. And that was what was causing it. But she's running like a dream now. So Darwin's obviously hot and I'm used to the heat, but from the time I originally got this problem on my bike to now, it has been almost a month. So I dropped it off before at a different mechanic. They were like, yeah, we can fix it. They give me a call a week later saying that they don't want to touch the bike because it's Hyosung, and I was like, what? Why would you take the bike off me and say, yeah, you can repair it, to then turn around and say you can't? That was pretty bad on their behalf. But they recommended me to go to BikeBiz, so I went there because BikeBiz is a Hyosung dealer, so they should be able to fix the problem. Which is okay, it's understandable. It's just disappointing that they didn't tell me straight away. But it was there was 2 mechanics there, and the one guy was on holidays, and he was the one that made that deal. When he got back from holidays, he's like, why have you got a Hyosung here? So he was really apologetic. And if I had a normal bike, as in like one of the big major brand bikes, I would happily go and take it back to those guys. They're the BikeSmiths, and they've got a really good website, and they were actually genuinely nice guys. And the amount of bikes they had there repairing, obviously they do a good job. So yeah, BikeSmiths, they weren't bad. If this wasn't a Hyosung, they wouldn't have had a drama with it. And if the guy wasn't on holidays, he would have been able to make that decision then and there to not take the bike. So it's forgivable. Just don't let it happen again. Well, that's it for me today. I'm heading home now to open up some mail that I got from a moto vlogger who sent me out a sticker. Or maybe 2 stickers, who knows. Check out my next video to see who it is. Until next time guys, keep safe out there on the road, stay on 2 wheels and not your head, and see you guys next Tuesday. Laters.